welcome Amy Latimer!
Good evening, Leicester. Can I get an all right, baby? So my name's Amy. I am a Leicester evangelist. So by that I don't mean I'm one of those people you'll see out by the clock tower on Saturday morning telling you that you're going to hell. I do that on Saturday evening after I've had a couple of drinks. What I mean by that is I'm a Leicester fan. Got any Leicester fans in? Yes, that's what I like to see. So I first came to Leicester in year 8, came for a school trip to the space station. And you know, it's fantastic. They've got the planetarium, they've got rockets, and beautiful surroundings. I'd never seen anything like it. I thought it was amazing. So as we were heading back towards the M1, we were driving up Narborough Road. I was looking out the window and I was thinking, who the fuck would want to live here? Some people would go back in time, they'd tell their younger self, it gets better. I'd go back to that girl on the bus and say, you mate, you want to live there, okay? Not only that, it's going to get a lot worse. Not only will you be in Leicester, you're going to try and use your Nando's card to withdraw cash and as ID on the same night. So I moved to Leicester from Chelmsford. If anyone's wondering if that's like a step up in the world, when I was at school, there was a bus that had all of the great inventions from Chelmsford plastered on the side of it. And pride of place, ball bearings, okay? Having looked it up since, they're not even from there. So I was like, I'm going to go somewhere where they've got things they actually invented, you know? I'm going to Leicester, where they've got curry, rugby, and crisps. No, I moved to Leicester for the same reason a lot of people do. House prices are a lot cheaper this far north of the Watford Gap services. Unless you live in Clarendon Park, which I did for a while, but I had to move away because of my student neighbors. Apparently me crying in the garden at all hours of the day was unsettling, so they complained to my landlord and I had to move away. I live in the cultural quarter now, in an old warehouse that's been converted into flats, and I am fairly confident that it has more health and safety violations now than it did when it was first built in the 1800s. But, you know, it's fine because it's the cultural quarter. You know, there's loads of culture. I'm really excited to be immersed in the culture. But I didn't realize that culture in this context meant bongos bingo every other Saturday and the most heinous piles of dog mess you have ever seen. No, really, I came to Leicester for university. I have 2 degrees in American studies. Huge waste of time. Okay, I could have just waited until 2015 and watched Hamilton like everybody else. But no, studying the US has really given me a lot of perspective on life in Leicester. You know, like we're getting a lot of American chains at the moment. Some people might be thinking like, why is that happening here? But you know, I knew when I saw that we were getting a Taco Bell that was going to be a winner because people in this city absolutely love to give themselves diarrhea by overestimating their spice tolerance. And the more questionable the preparation, the better. But I've been in Leicester for 13 years now, and part of that is because I have 2 degrees in American studies, and no self-respecting employer is going to give me a job that pays well enough so that I can move away. But I will just say this about it. You know, when I look around Leicester now, I see something that is vibrant and thriving and like really beautiful. And it is mainly because all the new student accommodation buildings keep using really reflective windows. Thank you so much, everybody. My name's Amy Latimer. Thank you.